This is simulation 1 of programming assignment 4 for csci466. As you can see, we have updated the send routes method. It now sends the routing table for the router as a JSON object, as well as the router name as the source of the update. We also have a class variable to flag if the routing table for the node has been updated or not. For send routes, once it sends the update, it switches this back to false, and it's set to true in the update. I'll show that in a second. We use the Bellman-Ford algorithm and made a function for that. If it identifies a unknown vertex, then it will add that to the map along with the cost from the source node to that vertex. Otherwise, it will compare the known cost with the updated cost plus the cost to get to the neighbor. And if that cost is less than the known cost, it will update that. For any updates that are made during the Bellman-Ford algorithm, if there is an update, it will flag the update as true. And then in the update routes function, we have it take in the route update and decode the JSON back into a dictionary, sends it to the Bellman-Ford function to check for route updates. And then we also have a variable, a class variable that we have set to store each individual router's routing table to make it to put it automatically into a format that we were using to print with. It looks to see if the was updated flag is true. If so, then it also updates its own routing table, and that triggers the send routes update as well. In the running, you can see we have our initialized routing table for each router, and then the dictionary object that the routing table is stored as, that just has the source router to the nodes and the costs. Here you can see that RA did send the routing update that has the dictionary object in it. Router B received that update, which triggered router B to send its own update. Router A then received that update, and that update triggered router A to send its own update. Router B received that update, and since the tables had converged at that point, there was no update required from router B. The converged tables for each router, router A and router B, are the same, and they each have the dictionary object showing the routing table for each of the different routers. You can also see that H1 did send a packet. That packet was forwarded from router A to router B, and from router B to H2, and H2 received the packet.